Hello students, today we are going to learn about the naming of organic compounds. The system is called IUPAC nomenclature. Now what is the meaning of IUPAC? Its full form is International Union of Pure and Applied Chemistry. It is basically a society which gives certain rules for naming of any organic compound. Let us take example of compound C2H6. If I draw its structure, it will be like this. Why? Because valency of every carbon atom is 4. Let's check. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And what is this prefix, word root and suffix? Actually, for naming of any organic compound, it has 3 parts. Which one? Word root, then suffix, and before word root we write prefix. Like suppose we want to name C2H6. Now what about word root? Word root tells us about the number of carbon atoms present. In C2H6, how many carbon atoms are present? We can see 2 carbon atoms are there. So the word root for this compound will be eth. Whenever 2 carbon atoms are there, we use word root eth. There is a list of word roots. If 1 carbon atom is there, we write meth. 2 carbon atoms, word root is eth, as you can see. 3 carbon atoms prop, 4 carbon atoms but, and so on. Now come to suffix. Suffix further has 2 types, primary suffix and secondary suffix. Now primary suffix tells us about the nature of bond between carbon atoms. As you can see in C2H6, single bond is present between carbon atoms. Whenever single bond is present in carbon atoms, we write ane. So here primary suffix will be ane. And secondary suffix is not present in this compound, as well as prefix is not present in this compound. We will learn by taking more example about prefix and secondary suffix. So for this compound, what is the name of this compound? We write it as a single word and the name is ethane. Fine. Now let us take another example. Let us take C2H4. If I want to draw its structure, now hydrogen atoms are 4. Hydrogen number is less here. So to make up the valency of carbon 4, we need to put one more bond. That is, in this case, there is double bond present between carbon-carbon atoms. And whenever double bond is present in carbon-carbon atoms, instead of ane, we write ene. Now here word root will remain eth. Why? Because 2 carbon atoms are present, so we write eth. And primary suffix in this case will not be ane. Why? Because here double bond is there in carbon-carbon atoms, so it will be ene. So the name becomes ethene. Now to understand further, let us take one more example. It is C2H2. Hydrogen number further reduce. Now you know what about the valency of carbon? It is 4. So we need to put one more bond. That is, this time there is triple bond present between carbon-carbon atoms, and whenever triple bond is present in carbon-carbon atoms, we use ine. Okay. Now in this case, again word root will remain eth. 2 carbon atoms are there, but primary suffix will be ine. So name will become ethyne. Now by taking these 3 examples, concept of word root and primary suffix is clear. Now I'll take one more example in which prefix and later on secondary suffix will become clear. The example is CH3Cl. I want to draw its structure. Its structure will be 3 hydrogen atoms and 1 chlorine atom is there. Valency of carbon, you can see 4 is there. Now, what about the naming? What about the word root? Number of carbon atoms is 1 here. So, we need to put word root as meth. 1 carbon atom meth. Now here only 1 carbon is there. So, we will use ane. Okay. Single bonds are present. Whenever only 1 carbon is there, we need to use ane. Now, again secondary suffix is not there. Actually, secondary suffix tells us about the functional group. Functional group is not present in this compound. But in this compound, prefix is present. What is the prefix here? Chloro. Why chloro? Because whenever chlorine is present, we use prefix as chloro. It is written before word root. So, I need to put chloro word here, and by combining these, the name becomes chloromethane. For every prefix there is different word. Like for Cl we have chloro. If we have suppose bromine, then we use bromo. If we have iodine, we use ido. If we have fluorine, we have fluoro, and so on. Okay. Now the last is secondary suffix. Let me take one more example. I have this time CH3OH. The structure is this. Now what is OH? OH is basically a functional group. Now what is a functional group? Functional group is a set of atoms that gives particular properties to the compound. Now whenever OH is present, we use secondary suffix as -ol. Basically OH with OH they becomes alcohols. Journal name is alcohols. Whenever alcohol is there, the secondary suffix will be -ol. Now naming word root is meth. Why? Single carbon atom, one carbon atom is there, and N again primary suffix single bond, one carbon atom as we already discussed, N plus -ol. So word name becomes methanol. Why? Because E will be cancelled whenever there is vowel, then we cancel the E and write it as methanol. Thank you.